Kunesh.2024. Hello, my friends and relatives. I extend my hand to all of you with a good feeling in my heart. Mary Kunesh Madlakota. I'm a descendant of the Standing Rock Nation, and my name is State Senator Mary Kunesh. I'm in my 4th year as a state senator and was a state representative for 4 years before that here in Minnesota. So up until 5 years ago, I was a full-time public school teacher, and 20 of those years as a school library media specialist. Currently, I sit as the chair of on the Education Finance Committee. I'm also an assistant majority leader for the Minnesota Senate, chair of the Posse Caucus, People of Color and Indigenous Caucus. I'm a founding member of the Native American Caucus, and I'm the first Native woman to serve in the Minnesota Senate. I'm really so disappointed to not be there with you today to officially join WeWin and the mission to empower women in, for, and with Indigenous nations. I'm actually going to be in California at this time with over 24 of my family members, spending some time on a long-planned outdoor camping and rafting trip, glorifying in the beautiful nation and nature that the Creator gifted us. My Innes family hail from the Standing Rock Nation, and I'm very, very proud to be a descendant of a long line of strong women and men who persevered through so many struggles to ensure that I'm here today to do the important work that I do. We all know that prior to European contact, Native women held positions of leadership. We shared in the decision-making, and we cared for all the tribal needs. So I am so thrilled to see how Native women leaders are reclaiming their decision-making authority across the nation to improve the lives of their nations and all of us. As a state legislator, I am so thankful to serve in a position where I'm able to emulate our ancestors' efforts. So as the chair of Education Finance, I've been able to ensure and implement American Indian education for all Minnesota students. Make sure that our federal BIE schools receive their share of the school trust land dollars, and that our Native kids can smudge in their schools and are free to commemorate their high school graduation by wearing something simple like an eagle feather or significant item on their graduation cap. Just this year, I secured $30,000 to create a clinic that specifically addresses Native maternal and infant mortality. For the past 2 years, I've worked with our tribes and community to ensure that we have additional protections through legislation for our families by bolstering ICWA through the Minnesota Family Preservation Act. I am especially proud of authoring and passing the first in the nation Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women's Task Force, and then I created the permanent office of the Missing and Murdered Indigenous Relatives Office, and that is supported by very unique MMIR license plate that anyone in Minnesota can purchase, and those funds go directly to the MMIR office. Over the past 2 years, I've joined the Land Back movement by authoring and securing the return of sacred lands to our Upper Sioux Nation and to the non-removable Mille Lacs Band of Ojibwe. I'm determined to continue the work to return the White Earth State Forest and portions of Red Lakes Lake to the tribes, knowing that their stewardship is in the best interest of Minnesota. I'm so proud to join every one of you members at WeWin, and I look forward to working together to strengthen and sustaining tribal cultures for the benefit and the destiny of our children, to educate about tribal culture and the history of our Native folks, and use our inherent rights to exercise for the good of our people and others. I promise to promote honest, dignified tribal leadership with pride and for those that we represent, and I promise to support and encourage tribal leadership. So I look forward to collaborating with all of you. Enjoy the conference, and I'm so proud to be nominated with these incredible women leaders like Boys Fort Band Chairwoman Kathy Chavers, State Representative Jamie Becker-Finn, and Rebecca Crook-Stanton. Congratulations to you as well. Please don't hesitate to reach out for me if there's any issues or any reason you'd like to connect. And so I say, Wopi Latanka, Chimigwich, and Pinigigi.